Hello, everybody out there. I'm Wilson, the Cosmic King Lee, and this is CnS Comics Tonight, live from the Rings of Saturn. What's going on out there, everybody? Tonight, I am Wilson Lee, the founder and CEO of CnS Comics. This is our first ever CnS Comics Tonight show. I am super excited to be here with you and to be presenting my partners in entertainment for the evening and fun, the hosts that are going to rock your world tonight and for many Friday nights to come. Introducing the cosplay bae herself, Nayona.
Hi, thanks, Wilson. As stated, my name is Nayona, also known as Cosplay Bae Nay. Please follow me on Instagram. I did just start a new cosplay page, so I would love the support. I am a new cosplayer and content creator, and I am from the DMV. So I'm here to turn up tonight. I'm super excited to show you all what I can do as a creative and to do it alongside two amazing men. And without further ado, I will introduce our next partner. He is most creative, most artistic, most innovative creator of all stories. His name is Kimi Pierre.
Yo, what's good? I'm glad to be here. Thanks for such a honestly warm welcome, and I definitely appreciate it. Hi, I'm Kemny. I go by Kempachi on Instagram if you want to follow me. I'm an artist, illustrator, writer, currently working on a series, The Imanians with CnS Comics, and I'm just looking forward to getting to know you guys and you guys getting to know us. So let's start the show.
What's up, everybody? So we've had some light, brief introductions of some of the amazing people I've been fortunate enough to get to know, get to interact with, and to continue to build CnS Comics, and not just CnS Comics, but to pull together other amazing content creators like Kim and Nayona, who are also doing amazing things. I look forward to, on a lot of levels, seeing where we go with this, what we end up doing. So I know we've got a lot of fun in store for you tonight. We've got a game we want to play, but we call it something that we probably shouldn't. We call it 3 quick questions, but I've never seen us play it quick.
No.
Yeah.
So far, it's been 3 long questions. Well, 3 quick questions and 3 long answers.
That's what the problem is. The answer is not the question.
Yeah.
We get that.
The questions are great. Speaking of which, I'll start off with the first question. So I'll ask you, Wilson. What was that anime that just kind of made you really know that you like love anime?
So the moment I realized that there was something different between anime and cartoons was Akira. Like, we're from Havelock, North Carolina. Shout out to Havelock, hometown crowd. Appreciate you guys for supporting CnS Comics, your hometown brand. You can let all three of us hang out and have a conversation. It's all good. But the first one that really rocked me was Akira. Like, it was just, there's a lot of scenes on Akira that if you've seen it, you know what the deal is. If you've seen Akira, there's some holy crap, they don't do that in cartoons moments. And then I was like, well, what is anime? My life was forever changed from that moment on. What about you, Kim? What was the anime that got you?
Honestly, like Akira was one of my favorite, one of my first animes too. Besides like Rurouni Kenshin, but like it's just like I noticed in anime that like it's a lot more like emotional, a lot more dramatic. Anime had like a tendency to really draw you in, where you're like you get really drawn into the action and the drama. Whereas like Western cartoons didn't really like that. So I was like, I need more of this. Whatever this is right here, I need more of that. Yeah.
Oh man, Rurouni Kenshin, man, the Batosai, the Manslayer was.
Yes, sir.
But like you said, it's character-driven storytelling in that one, and that's like something that really makes it rock.
Like it's like emotional, yeah.
Mm-hmm. I think mine is gonna be kind of odd. It was Claymore. I know that's not like a very
good one.
I love this reaction because when I say that to people, they're like, "What is that?"
Teresa, man, I almost want to cry right now, man.
I know.
Oh,
yeah. That was the one, and that was like really one of my first animes as an adult, or at least over the age of 18, I'll say. And I was hooked. I was so sad, like when I couldn't find any more, and I was this close to reading the manga. It just didn't happen.
I'm still trying to turn myself into a manga read. I'm not gonna lie. I read comics, novels, and poetry and stuff, but not mangas. But I'm about to. If anybody out there wants to fulfill a Christmas wish for me, you could send me all of the One Piece manga. I'm not gonna do it. I know. I promise. I promise not to.
You got enough bookshelf space for that? Like that's gonna be a lot of
stuff out. I'll clear stuff out.
I'm telling you,
you got to work it out.
Yeah, bookshelf space. That's a good one.
For real, man. I told you, like
you're gonna have to have a whole room dedicated,
just dedicated to just that, man. Like,
you know what? I'd build it. It'd be worth it, and it's not over. So, like, you never know. Let me not jump down the One Piece rabbit hole this early on. It's bound to happen at some point. So I'm going to be honest with you.
No, but for real, yeah.
Sailed a boat into the sky. Like, if you haven't watched any One Piece, just give it a try. I'm gonna stop there. But I see, this is why it's 3 quick questions, 3 long answers.
Yeah, long.
What about you guys out there? If you have any anime that you love that you jam out to, hi mom, my mom's out there in the crowd. Pop it in there. Let us know what anime you like. If it's something we haven't seen, I'll definitely go check it out. To me, that's like, that counts as work. That's
for real though.
Research, right?
I'm telling you all the time.
Yeah, definitely research.
Yeah.
I'm always looking for a new character to cosplay.
Oh, dope.
For real, yeah.
For sure, right? That's where they come from, right?
Exactly.
So,
so sweet.
I'll kick another question out.
Okay.
Kim, I'm gonna start with you this time. What if you were going to be reincarnated as an animal? And no holds barred, man, like all mythical creatures included. What animal would you come back as?
I would be like, honestly, I think I'd be like something that has to do with like the sky. So I'd be like Kieran. I think I'd be Kieran, like the thunder god.
Oh yeah.
just like lightning fast, jolting across the skies. That's just like just chilling. Yeah. And when Kieran gets mad, he just like crashes down like thunder. And you get screwed. Yeah.
Is he supposed to be good luck though? Typically, to see the Kieran is supposed to be good luck, right?
Yeah.
He's a good boon.
Yeah. As long as you're not on his side of wrath. Yeah.
Unless he's come for you.
Yeah. Exactly.
Then it's
Yeah.
a problem. No doubt. Be on the lookout for the mythical beasts, man. I think they're all real. They're all real. I saw something earlier today where the guy was saying he believes the Tyrannosaurus Rex is actually a dragon and that you don't find the wings because they decay the fastest,
believe that.
don't fossilize. I was like, I'll take that because
That seems like it could be true.
I've always wanted them to be real, just not around me.
Yeah, no, for real. Yeah.
We can't all be queen of the dragons or king.
Right. Everybody's not a
Targaryen.
No, not a Targaryen. Everybody's not Natsu, and that's who I was.
Good one, yeah.
We don't have the Dragon Slayer blood. We don't all got it.
Yeah. I think if I was reincarnated as an animal, I don't know if this counts as an animal, but I'm going to say it anyway. It would be like a mermaid. I feel like they're half normal.
That's half and half.
Yeah, I can see
half
that.
and half, best of both worlds. Only I get the sea world, which is so much better. And I think, don't judge me, guys. I think it would be so cool to like do a siren.
Oh,
in a non-dark way.
You're not the flesh-rending siren, is what you're saying. Like
exactly. Just like
okay.
Maybe not death.
No.
I was about to say, like, siren's pretty dark move right there.
It's not really nice. Right? Oh man, I think being able to live in the sea would be dope. I always felt that way, but then at the same time, like I feel like the realest monsters ever
live in the water,
to live in the sea, right?
Yeah,
like it's just a guarantee.
I'm telling you, man. Like, I even in video games, I don't like the sea. Like, even in video games, I don't like I'm out of your plane, bro. Out of your plane.
You don't want to go too deep into the water,
Yeah, you don't know what's down there.
You can't see what's, They got those giant trenches. There's something in that trench. The trench isn't empty. I don't see a lot of empty places on the earth. So
that's true.
And always, the shark itself is. She did say mermaid.
Yeah.
So this is a perfect time to plug. My mom is a children's book author, and her book "Don't Ever Forget" has a mermaid featured in it. So if you have kids out there, check her out. She's on Barnes and Noble. Don't Ever Forget by Rennie Lee. So check her out. See, family full of authors, creators. Like you're lucky. Cool. Like
you all are talented.
Go do your thing out there. You're gonna have to work hard, but whatever it is that you're dreaming up, if you work hard enough and learn enough about it, you could do that. They weren't like pipe dream about it, but they were like, yeah, try it if you really want to do it. Work hard for it. So thank you, Mom and Dad. Appreciate you. So if I was going mythical beast, everybody you ought to know already. I'm the dragon, man. I would love to be the dragon on so many different levels. Not like the guard the horde dragon. But more like the keeper of the magic, keeper of the way, like you can't get to the sacred stuff type of dragon, like only if you're worthy. Like if you've done some great brave feat, then I give you some kind of super powerful magical item or something.
Yeah, and like every show, like dragons are like elders,
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Always
and impervious to magic. Yeah, sometimes they're like rage beasts though. I like a good mean dragon too, like Smog. Smog was good to me, man. He was slick talking, unfriendly,
creepy.
Yeah, he was a little on the creepy side. Smell like dwarf. Never smelled you before. Like, Smog, why are you smelling everybody like that?
I guess when you're all powerful, you do stuff like that. You go around smelling.
What else do you have to do?
Oh man. So those are our 3 quick questions. We definitely would love to know what you guys think. If you've got 3 quick questions for us, you can also email CNS Comics at info@cnscomics.com. You can also reach out to Nayona at cosplaybaynay on IG, and Kim, you can catch up with him at Kim Pachi on Instagram as well. You'll also get to see a lot of amazing content by checking out and following their sites and pages. So make sure you hit them up and check them out. Tonight we have a really exciting thing going down because we have super talented team members. So we're going to do some really fun stuff. But did we do all 3 questions? Am I skipping one? See, look, why don't you call me out?
Nobody missed one, right?
Yeah, I'm missing one. I usually
2 questions.
I thought if we only did 3 that I could at least count to that.
We missed one. We didn't do the rage question.
Oh,
yeah.
That's right.
That's a great question.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
It was like, what is your your favorite anime rage moment?
That's right. That was the hardest question of all to even.
Yeah, that was the hardest question. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll go first then.
All right.
So my absolute number 1 most favorite rage moment was in Hunter x Hunter, and it was Gon when he was fighting P2. Oh my gosh! When she started healing herself, and she was like, "Oh, I can't do anything about him, about Kite."
She was having the thought.
Yeah, he lost
she was just thinking about the fact that she said, "At least I'm going to be killed by somebody with potential like that. At least I forced him to have to use all this power on me." But she knew she was done, though.
Oh.
No, she did. Yeah.
And Pita had been wrecking peeps.
I
know.
Yeah,
she was.
And Pita thought she had I mean, she did have the advantage up until then, but she thought she didn't really have to worry about him for a while. She thought until he lost his mind. Yeah.
Rage moments, man. Pete's
turned into a grown man.
Annihilated her, man. Yeah.
Yo, he went all the way through the ages to his prime self. But all right, can I just speak about the shorts? Because I grew up in the 80s and the 90s. I got to tell you, Gone in them shorts, they should keep him in the 80s, 90s shorts, man. He looked like he was supposed to be dressed like that. It looked great. Even with like the kind of halter top his shirt, it was like, yo, that's like gangster anime look.
No, for real. I mean, what you gonna say to him? You ain't gonna say nothing to him? you ain't gonna
hair
say
like flowing and stuff.
Yeah,
like, look, man, can we just
gonna say nothing?
Like anime outfits? No, I'm telling you, man, people be raged out. When they rage out, it doesn't matter what they were before. Like, and Gone was just, he's got that kind boy face. But Hunter did that to Peach right off gate. Like, it started off feeling like it was going to be kind and gentle, like a Dragon Ball adventure, but it got
real fast.
And for a long time, I was like really stuck on York New City for a while, and I don't know, something just wasn't motivating me to push forward. And then finally, I was like, okay, let me just finish this, and I did. Greed Island, everything's still so happy and sweet for the most part.
Yeah.
And then literally like the first episode, the Chimera Ant arc, I was like, oh, we're eating children. Like,
right off the gate. Right off the gate. Those deaths in the forest, boy, that make you sad, man.
Oh God.
Come on, man. Oh.
And then like,
and the Chimera Ants don't seem like they would be monsters. Like they look kind of goofy. Some of them look kind of goofy, but they're just way more powerful than regular people.
Way more powerful. Yeah. It wasn't even like, it was bad. Like,
it was bad.
The hunters were getting messed up for a good minute. Yeah.
I don't know anybody who has not seen that show, but if you have not, you need to watch it and watch all the way to the end. I mean, it's not completed, but
it is.
I can't wait for him to come back. Yo, I'm for the spider forever. I'm always for the spider. That's my squad in Hunter. I think that every character in Spider could carry an arc to me. There's not a single leg of the spider that could be the body, man. And that's what Crollo was all about. He said, when Crollo said, y'all weren't supposed to come try to rescue me, man. Like, y'all aren't supposed to. That's the reason why we spiders, because we supposed to be. They were like, nah, bruh. We loyal still, even though they want to step in. Look,
remember
Daytime's gangster too.
No, for real, yeah. Remember when Hisoka freaking wanted to go after the leader?
Hisoka. Oh yeah, Crollo, man. That's the only joined the spider to fight Crollo.
Yeah, but when he got to the point where he was going to fight him, he was like, "There's no point in fighting me, man. I don't have any.
Can't do anything.
No powers." So in the manga, I'm not going to spoil nothing.
I heard someone spoiled it for me too, but I
don't tell me. I don't know.
I'm like, okay, we got to stop. He just said, shh. All right, that's got to be a fair enough rule for us as a family affair type of thing. We cannot spoil for each other.
For sure.
So make sure you call me out quick. You got to always announce where you're at, what island you're on in One Piece before you start talking about it. That's like a One Piece rule. Just announce what it's okay. Like I say, you should, if you started One Piece 20 years ago, you should go back and start it again. And I'm gonna get my One Piece plug in every now and
then. There's so many moments that, like, I mean, it's so long. It's like long. It's so long, and there's so many moments that like you forget happened or you don't remember well. So going back and seeing it again, it's like, it's really like
it's like a whole new experience. You see it with different eyes than you did when you were a kid because it's like it's almost 30 years old. It's insane.
I know, man.
I don't know.
Crazy?
I don't know. One Piece, they do so many flashbacks. I don't know if I like really feel like I need to go back.
That's so true. That is
like but that's because like there's like years between arcs. Like there's years between you seeing characters. If you were watching it like for the 25 years, like there's like a whole you don't see Zoro for like an entire arc. There's no Zoro. So and that's the thing that I like about Hunter is that it's got characters, like a bunch of characters that could carry an arc. You know, that's a dope moment. I'm sorry, I got caught up on that moment because like
that's real. No, I hear you. Yeah.
I'm going classic. With mine. Ultimate rage moment still hasn't been topped to me is when Gohan goes Super Saiyan 2 after Cell crushes Android 18's head
for the first time. Yeah.
Boy,
it was at the point he was like stronger than everybody.
Man, he was serious. He just started smashing peeps like. But the emotional moment, man, there's eye contact, and then he like crushed his head while Gohan was. You know how nice of a person Gohan is. He couldn't take that. It was just too mean. You too mean, so.
Gohan didn't even want to go that way. Like he didn't even want to like go that route. He didn't want to like submit to that rage. But he was like, all right, you done did it now.
Yeah. Oh, boy. Yeah, the nicest android I've ever met.
Like since you want the heat so much, here it is.
You want this smoke?
He freaking obliterated him. Yeah, it was like no contest. Cell couldn't do anything.
And what about you, Kim?
Oh, for me, hands down for me, I have to say, especially like for like anyway, current anime wise, it has to be Levi from Attack on Titan when he like completely like obliterates the ape Titan. The monkey Titan? Beast Titan. Yeah, he freaking went ham on that thing, man. Like, shredded him to pieces. And, like, in the whole arc, all this time, no one had ever even gotten close to even touching him. And he, like, annihilated that thing, man. Like,
are you guys all caught up on Attack on Titan?
I haven't seen the last season yet, the final season.
Well, this is not really a spoiler, but, like, when they do see each other again, hopefully it's not a spoiler, and the terror, he's like terrified. You can see the terror in his face, like remembering
none of Levi, man, like in the beast face too.
Because Levi tore him to shreds, man. Like he couldn't do anything. Like, man.
Look, man, in the end, you still just a human, though. Attack on Titan is just a sad story. If you want to be, feel hopeless, go watch Attack on Titan all the way through. There's no wins for you there.
There is no wins.
It doesn't end with a victory for you.
Even if you think it's a win, it's actually a loss.
Yeah, because it's a loss. The way it's set up is a loss. Like, the way the story flips though is.
Yeah.
Like the moment I was really really like holy crap was when like the Titan was literally like throwing like chunks of like rocks at like
the horses charging like the horses that scene like
that was the crazy scene, man.
How brave you gotta be to keep charging into it, right? Yeah, like go the other way.
That was a suicide mission.
Yeah, man. I'm like, man, y'all got some balls of steel, man. Like
that desperation, that Attack on Titan world's got that desperation.
For real. I was like, man. Yeah,
so
fearless. Yeah,
I think I watch predominantly anime at this point. Like I'll watch movies and stuff, but I don't watch a lot of TV shows. And I still like that old anime, but I watch a lot of anime. So if
I
you guys
watch
have anime
Inuyasha and stuff,
suggestions-
like, you know.
Oh man, how many times did Inuyasha is still good? Did you ever watch the newer ones? I started kind of watching them. I didn't get.
They have newer ones. I didn't know that.
Yeah, there's newer ones with the offspring of
Yeah.
Inuyasha and
Oh.
Sesshomaru.
Yashahime.
Mhm.
What? Damn, I didn't even know
There's
that.
like
I didn't watch it
three of
either.
them. There, I think there two of them are siblings and then 1st cousins. Like Inuyasha's got one kid and Sesshomaru's got two.
I didn't
Yeah,
watch it though, so
I saw the first 2 episodes. I didn't watch past that.
I think they're on season 2 now.
That's cool. I didn't know that.
Oh, okay.
That's dope.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm
I
pretty
gotta
sure.
go get back into that. It's worth watching through.
I didn't watch it yet.
Oh, you said there are 2 seasons of it though.
I think they might have not started season 2 yet, but I'm pretty sure there were like at least talks of it being like on an upcoming lineup. Maybe it's winter, maybe it's
something coming through.
Yeah, maybe it's
I
spring.
mean, classic Inuyasha is one of the greatest love stories ever told. Low key. It's got a love triangle. It's got
I
it
know
all.
that's one of my favorite love stories, actually. Yeah, the classic. Yeah.
That might have to be a question for next week.
For sure. Greatest anime romance.
Yeah. I have several.
Oh, what about
Most
Violet
toxic.
Evergarden and the Major? Violet Evergarden and the Major.
Yeah.
I may just go watch some Violet Evergarden later on because I want to cry. If you want to cry, go watch some Violet Evergarden. You're gonna, unless you feel nothing, unless you feel you're hollow in here, you're gonna feel something for Violet
That's
Evergarden.
like the music and the art in that series is beautiful. Like, yeah. Beautiful, yeah.
I keep
And
telling
when they
myself I'm
flash
gonna
back
watch
to
it.
the fight scenes because you think it's not gangster, but then you
I
realize
know.
that Violet is an absolute G.
Yeah, like
Like-
violent and bloody, like combat scenes. Yeah, it's like she's a G.
I promised I wasn't gonna do this.
Lord.
All right, I'm gonna pull it together. I'm sorry. Dang, Major.
I know.
All right, no, you should watch that one, guys, out there if you haven't.
That is a good one. Yeah, that's a really good one.
Violet Evergarden. It's a well-told story, man. It's a good story. Yeah, that's definitely gonna have to go on the list of the 3 quick questions with the 3 longest answers you have ever seen. But before we get too far along, my co-hosts here are like uber talented. I write some cool stuff and that's neat and all, but these are people who actually like bring really cool physical manifestations of things to life. Kim is an amazing artist who's bringing his entire IP with him here to CnS Comics, so you'll get to see a lot of that coming up here in 2022. I love what we're about to do with that because it's just it's a deep dark story. We'll let Kim nerd out one day for you on that one when the time comes. It's hard when you love stuff and you got to keep a jar on it for a little bit.
I know.
But what if we we'll pull it out there. And then we've got, oh, go ahead, Kim. My bad.
No, I was just gonna say that we're gonna pop the lid on that soon, but like I kind of know what you mean because like we're working on something and want to kind of keep it like wrapped up, but not like
too wrapped up.
Not too wrapped up. So I mean, I drop like character designs and like some information about the story on my Instagram, but I don't release too much. But if you're looking for like magic, mystery, dark magic, dark elements, like demons and monsters, my name is gonna be for you for real.
Sounds like it's for me.
Like Akane is gonna be one of your cosplays in the future. I know it. Once you see her and like when you see the sword.
Is that the one from today that you posted, or is that
no? That's from that's it's part of the same story, but it's a different character. But I have like a lot of really cool.
I like that character already too.
Yeah, she's a dope ass character. Yeah,
wait till you see. I've seen
it's
some.
It's the braid for me.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's a dope ass character. Yeah.
And then Nayona is like on her cosplay mission. I have seen her like start to as soon as she started posting like insta level up on her cosplay game. So we are gonna let the team break out and really showcase and exercise like actual talent and skill set for you live here. That's what CnS Comics Tonight brings to the table is nerdy content, a lot of fun and amazing creativity. And we're going to put some of that on display for you guys. So without further ado, I'll let you guys slide in and take over.
All right. All right. All right. So what are we doing? Because I've been left in the dark up until now.
All right. We're doing an elf. Got the elf ears ready.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she's gonna be a kind of like a I don't want to call it a woodland elf. That really doesn't make sense. I guess more like a woodland fairy.
Okay. Woodland fairy. All right. I like that.
All right, I'm just getting my ears on. I probably should do it last, but.
So are you like a pacifist type fairy? Do you like use weapons? Are you like a mage?
Definitely a battle fairy or elf. So backstory is that what's the good ogres have come and raided my village, my forest village, and they've taken my sister. She's the princess. And now I am the captain of the armed forces. So I'm the head HBIE. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so now we're going to war. So I'm going to put my war face on. Ready?
Oh, I'm ready. You mean business, right? You ain't messing around.
Yeah. Oh, forgot one of my tools. Here we are. So I was wondering if we wanted to still like have some conversation during this.
Yeah.
Can I get in
So
on
like,
that?
what prompted you to start this cosplay?
Yeah, it's funny because it's something that I've actually wanted to do for a while.
Yeah.
Like pre-COVID, and I had made, this is why you don't make plans. This is why you just do stuff when you feel it. And I had decided to wait because for whatever reason, I like to start things at the top of the year. I guess I just feel like that makes sense. And then I like had a baby.
Yeah.
So
and she's
I started
perfect.
She is perfect. So I was
Yeah,
like,
she is.
maybe this is like not a great time. And then COVID. So everything kind of happened at once.
Yeah.
And just mentally, I just was like, nah, I need to focus on one thing at a time. So, but then maybe over the summer, I really started to follow more like-minded individuals. So more people that were interested in anime, in cosplay. I really, really wanted to go to conventions. Like there were just a lot of things that I wanted to do. And I was like, why did I stop this? So one day I was just like, let's just do it. There's no reason why you should be like limiting yourself on things that you want to do. There's nothing going on that's stopping you from doing this stuff. Like nothing should hold you back from things that you like to do, love to do, so forth.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Spirit
I just like
of
randomly
YOLO.
started putting together. Say again?
Spirit of YOLO. You only got
Exactly.
one shot. Do something you enjoy, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. So I just started putting together random stuff, random closet cosplays. Is how it started and how it really still is. But I've invested more, and then people were really interested. Like a lot of my friends were requesting more things, like to see more. And so I went from just doing a couple Halloween looks to now I like ended up getting dragged into doing the whole 31 days of Halloween. And and that did really well just among like my friends. So it gave me a lot of confidence, and me feel like it was something I really could do. Say again, you didn't catch it?
No, you're good. No, you're good. This image is upside down. It's kind of weird.
Oh, I see it.
No, but sorry.
No, you're fine. I feel like I'm just like rambling anyway. So
I'm digging the war paint though. You know, I'm a high fantasy fan, so the elfish type of lore always works on me.
Yeah.
I
Figured.
love Dresden. I don't know if anybody ever watched Dresden. That was a weird take on the supernatural.
Like what?
Dresden? Harry Dresden? The Dresden Files?
I've heard of that. I've never seen it though.
My ear.
I've never read the books, but I heard they were good books too. Here, I want to get a closer look at the makeup play going on here. Hang on 1 second.
Yeah, get into the war paint.
All right, here we go. So it's ogres. We're at war with ogres. They've kidnapped your sister, the princess.
Yeah.
You're going to war. Do you wield any magical weapons? Are you a magical being? Do you swing a sword?
So I do have a weapon. It's like a bow and arrow.
Okay, all right, elfish for sure.
But the arrows are not, they're not like physical. They're not matter, or they are more like a matter. So like crystal cells or something like that.
Like what?
Like crystals, like a bunch of pixelated crystals, if that makes sense.
Or you're like forming them as you pull the bow back.
Yeah, and then crystals. Guys, like
that would be dope, though. That would be dope. I don't know if you guys ever played any of the Elder Scrolls, but there is this story. Like this is how hard I used to play these games. Like I would read the books that you find inside of the game, and there was a story about a snow elf princess, and she was just lighting peeps up, and they were terrified of her. And it was written so well, man. It was like one of the coolest fight scenes I've ever read, and it was inside of. I'm gonna try to Google it and see if I can.
It was a what? The elf princess?
Yeah, it was like inside of one of the Elder Scroll games. She was a elvish snow. She had snow magic and a sword, and she was terrifying to her enemies. I'm gonna try to find it because it was dope.
That's like so random. I feel like I never read the stuff in the games.
Oh my gosh, there's some really good stories in the Elder Scrolls. Is this the one? The story of Princess Isolde? I don't know what that is. I'm gonna find it one day. I'm gonna hold myself to it.
Yeah, pass it along.
So
I'm not like a huge gamer.
No, I used to.
Say it again.
So you said you're not a huge gamer?
No, I like always wanted to really be into games. I tried so hard, but I'm like the type that I have to look at the controller, and that's not very good skill for like gaming.
I mean, I hear that. My my lady's the same way. But she like, and that kind of turned her off towards gaming too. When she had to like look at the controller, I'm like, that's kind of how it is. Like, especially if you don't play it that often, right?
Right.
Yeah.
I found that if you didn't make the transition onto the DualShock joystick controllers, like if you didn't make that transition back in the day, you couldn't game anymore. It's different. I don't like the intensity anymore. Like I can't stare but for so long. Like if I played rounds of Call of Duty or Halo like I used to play back in the day, my eyes would melt out of my face. I just can't sustain like I used to. But I still like me a good RPG because I like a nerdy story. I like a good story, and RPG be having some good stories, man.
Yeah, RPGs are like mad. Like they're like relaxed. Like they're not like super intense. I like playing RPGs when I'm just trying to chill.
Right.
You guys
like,
have to like dumb that down for me. What does that mean?
Role-playing game.
Yeah, role-playing game.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Dungeons and Dragons is the OG RPG. You used to have the random number generator done by dice, but now it does it with a robot on the back end. Same thing though. They'd be fun. I told you Elder Scrolls has some really cool storylines in it. Sometimes I get lost on the YouTube just like watching cinematics from these games because when you watch them all together, they're like straight up movies. God of War, dope movies.
It does, yeah. When you watch them all together, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So my uncle used to make us play with him when we were a lot younger. He's like maybe 5 or so years older than me. And he used to make us play an old game on Sega called I think I'm saying it right. Is it Gauntlet Wars or something like that? Do you guys know what I'm talking about?
It sounds
Gauntlet
like an
Legends.
arcade style game. Like you run around on a platform, smashing things and picking up stuff like a dungeon crawler.
Yeah, so it was like it was teams, I guess you would call it. So there was obviously different people in your party, whether you were the magician or like what other types of I'm really bad at this.
Warriors,
you know the other types of,
right?
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, it was like that. And I actually really liked that game. It was very old though, so I don't know.
Yeah, that's like that's got the classic RPG elements, usually a 5-person team, 2 damage dealers, a tank, a healer.
Yeah, kind of how it goes.
Healer,
yeah.
that's what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, Mario Kart, I went in on the Nintendo 64.
64 had the best like team gaming. Still to this day, if you ask me, beyond the arcade, it had Bond, and Bond was. I'm still willing to meet anybody in the temple on the bottom floor. You know what I'm talking about.
Oh my
God! Down there, shotguns only.
That's funny too. Like a lot of like people who played the original Bond, they're all about that stage. They're like, you know what, man?
The temple, son.
Yeah, screw all this new age stuff. Catch me on that Bond. Like,
come find me in the temple, bro. What you got?
Real. Catch me on that OG stuff. Yeah. like
Doom,
yeah,
like
stuff.
my
Catch
boy
me in the
Russell
temple.
used to
We'll see where it's at.
Quake and Doom like all the time. I didn't play it as much, but like that original first-person shooter, I never was huge on the first-person shooter though. I was never huge on the first-person shooter. Do you guys see out here what Kim is doing? Like, this is what I mean by people who are talented. Like,
Crazy.
Nayona is over here just creating a story and a character right here before your eyes, and then Kim is actually like drawing it in real time. This is the type of stuff that just brings me so much deeper into the nerdy community, into the nerd blerd community, is watching like all the amazing stuff that everybody can do. Like, I've run into so many awesome people like yourself. So if you guys are awesome content creators, hit us up. Maybe you'll come nerd out with us one time on CnS Comics Tonight.
Yeah.
We got to name the bow.
Right?
Okay. Her name, it's a she. Actually, no, it's a male. And his name is Titan.
Okay.
So the bow is the bow is a male spirit named Titan, and it shoots crystal arrows. Will it work for any wielder, or does it only work for you?
Just me. It only answers to the queen.
Only to the queen.
Mm-hmm.
Of course.
I'm trying to see this like actually happen now. The battle for the ogres.
Yeah.
Might try to get Kim to make us a poster one day. No, I mean, one day we're going to end up accidentally creating the next CnS Comics major character right here on a live.
No, for real though.
Like this storyline is sounding like we got something going here. Kim, what the process is, it's cool to watch. It's always so cool to me to watch artists draw.
Yeah, like using the layers and stuff.
Yeah, like the digital stuff is pretty neat. Spetty does. Shout out to my main man Spetty, CnS Comics creator as well. We've got his Universe Dark coming your way. Next month in December, we're going to release it digitally. So if you were on the mailing list in Halloween, you got your first taste. But this December, we're going to put it out for everybody else to have a chance to grab that out of the shop. And you can also hit the shop tonight. We released the first issue of the Captains, issue number 1. We've got a coupon out in honor of the first episode of CnS Comics Tonight. Just purchase either the digital or print copy of the Captains and use the code TONIGHT, but NITE, like that, the short misspelled version. And that'll give you $1 off either print or digital. So hit the shop up and grab a copy of that if you would like to get in on it, which you should. You should get down on it. You should go grab all of them. There's like 3 issues of the Tales of the Stars and Phase Zero out there. So go fill your card up tonight in honor of CnS Comics Tonight. I am a shameless plugging type, so there it is. I have just zero shame about that. Go hit that link.
Yeah, for real.
Check us out. Hit the website up if you want to learn more about Amanya and the stuff Kim's going to be dropping on us soon in 2022 as well, because there's a little taste on the website cnscomics.com where you can get you a little bit of a little taste of some of the artwork that's coming. Like Jugo is looking like a straight G, but that sword is going to be gangster.
Yeah, that Jugo's a beast of his own. But the sword is like the sword doesn't even respond to anybody unless you're strong enough. It only responds to strength.
Only responds to strength. And I gotta call out like the cool design on the makeup on the side there, Nayona. I gotta get a closer look at that.
Yeah.
Oh, that is dope. What type of makeup are you using tonight?
Yeah, great question. I'll just do what we've done in the video because there's so many different products here. But for the eyeliner, or it's not paint, this is wet liner. It's from Glisten Cosmetics. It is a indie cosmetic company, so please support Glisten Cosmetics. They do wet liners mostly, but they also have lip glosses, lipsticks, and other cosmetic items or products. But I love these wet liners. To me, it's probably the most popular. They're really smooth. You just need a little dab of water. And I'll just give you guys an idea of what it looks like.
Making really clean line.
Yeah. So I'm using a split liner, which basically just means that there's 2 colors in one like palette. So if I wanted to do 2 colors at once, I could totally do that. I think that would be cool. Probably something I'll do in the future. But shout out to Glisten Cosmetics because their wet liners are the GOAT.
They're looking bowdy. We love indie here. Like we support indie creators and indie creation. It's something that we believe in. So we don't just create independent. We support independent ourselves because you get a different experience. It's nothing against the big guys out there, but we little folk are out here making some extremely high quality products that you can't get anywhere else. So you're seeing one right now in use, looking super awesome on our Elvish Queen, set to recapture her sister from the ogres here. And we've got Kim putting down the digital art at the same time, simultaneously drawing our Elvish Queen with her magical bow tie.
Queenware.
So it takes me longer than this to draw stick figures.
It takes you what?
It takes me longer to draw stick figures than it's taken you to get like a whole outline of.
Yeah, the outline is like the try to make the outline like kind of like basic. I don't want to like invest too much into the outline before I go into like the hard stuff, because it just end up taking longer. Hold on 1 second here. I need to like grab from the drink real quick.
Yeah, I was just thinking that, like, why didn't I grab some water? I said I would, and then I didn't.
I always keep a little water around. Stay hydrated out there. It's fantastic for your skin.
Yeah.
You need it for all your functions. I'm getting older, so agua de vida, baby. I know it doesn't look like it because stay fresh, baby. But no spring chicken over here.
Yeah, wouldn't even know. So I was thinking about it and how I was saying that we needed to avoid One Piece at all costs. But since we're doing makeup, we could do it if we want to. Or since we're creating.
Well, so you're on Whole Cake. I'm a let. It sounds like you're just like getting into Whole Cake though. So
Yeah. For I guess background, I'm not really far at all. Like, what's his name? Luffy is fighting Biscuit.
Fighting.
Cracker,
Oh,
Cracker.
Biscuit.
Biscuit. Yeah, Biscuit. Okay.
in the forest.
Yeah, in the forest. So I'm not that far into it.
Oh man, Whole Cake, man. All right. Well, One Piece always make you cry, man.
It does.
But I do got to talk about the thing that does it for me with One Piece is like Luffy as a protagonist is what he does for his friends, man, is forces them to be true to themselves. And they love him for it, man. They love him for it.
Yeah,
So
like
many times he does that for them.
He really wants them to be like, yeah, their real selves. Yeah.
Genuinely wants the best for his boys. If everybody had somebody in their corner like Luffy, like if you need somebody in your life that cares about you like Luffy cares about his crew,
His
man.
crew, for real though. He don't mess around at all.
No, man. He doesn't. He down forever, man. There's a lot of things I like about One Piece. Though, like I was saying, I love thank you for that, Britt. Shout out to Brittany Brown out there. Thanks for checking us out tonight. It is amazing watching them do what they do.
Shout out to Britt. That's my sorority sister, y'all.
Oh, okay.
That's what's up.
All right.
Shout out to Britt.
Oh, I like the touch you're doing there. That's a very Elvish style.
Yeah, trying to add in a little more detail. Yeah.
I think my favorite thing about One Piece is, I think we might have talked about this, or maybe someone else I talked about it with, but it's the world building. Like, I just never, anything is possible, and the world is, he does an incredible job at world building. Like,
you're sold. You buy into every island.
You do.
Every island, you really do. You're like, all right, I accept that as a place that should exist in the One Piece world. I have no problem with everything suddenly being like a gingerbread house on Whole Cake Island. Everything,
right?
It's okay. That seems normal.
And I used to wonder about that too. I'm like, dang, like why is it like? But it's because they take their time. They really take their time with the story. Like they don't rush anything. And that's why like everything's so well developed. That's why all the characters are so well rounded. Like they take their time with like, really going over every character's story. It's awesome.
Yeah.
I love that about Oda, the fact that he doesn't waste any characters. Like even the side characters, he'll do like enough of a flashback to make you connect with them, and then when he kills them, which he likes to do with these side characters that he makes you have an emotional attachment to. They usually die in some kind of sacrificial way. Then you'd be sad. You'd be like, oh no. I'll never get over the death of Ace because I just didn't think it was going to happen, man.
I didn't either.
Like, I just really, Whitebeard, everybody is there, man. How can't nobody get Ace, man?
Man,
the
I didn't
Green
think it was gonna happen
Admirals,
either.
is that real? Come on.
I didn't think it was gonna happen either, but like they had to do somebody though. They had to get somebody like you can't really raise the stakes unless somebody goes out, man. That's really how it is.
It's true. I didn't want it to be him either.
Yeah, I didn't want to be him. You can't really raise the stakes unless somebody goes. Somebody's got to go.
You know who's like my super fave character though? It's Saba. Like I don't know how that's gonna evolve more than what I have so far.
Blood brother, man.
That's right. Sato, yeah, he's dope. Yeah, Sato is the best character.
Yeah, when they reintroduced him, I was like, oh man, I really fuck with him. And now since he has the flame fruit, I just can't wait to see.
Whitebeard had that crew, man. The boys got Marco. I like Marco and them too.
Oh
man.
yeah, Marco's lit.
Man, they loyal. They family. Like all the, and that's the thing about in One Piece, you see like what Oda thinks good family is and what bad family is. Like good family got a head of the family that puts the family first, and then the bad family got a head of the family like Big Mom, where she'll devour your life, her own children.
Crazy stuff,
Big Mom is gangster, son. Like Big Mom is crazy.
Stuff, yeah.
When I saw that, excuse me, this is fresh for me. So when I saw that scene when she was going crazy over the food, whatever food it was, some dessert, I was like, what the hell is happening?
Destroying a whole town. She'll destroy everybody over
her town.
It was some food.
Over some food.
You ain't seen her rage all the way out yet. Wait till you get some real Big Mom, because whole Cake Island is, her family is gangster though, man. What's her son's name? Katakuri? Is that his name? Mochi Man? Mm-hmm. Wait, I might be going too fast. We can't go all the way to the end of Whole Cake. There's some really good fights, and it starts off kind of slow, but there's some really good fights in Whole Cake too. But it's an emotional arc. It's an emotional arc. Oh man. Why? See, and that's the thing that I love about anime, man, is really far out storytelling. It's just like comics. Same reason I love comics is comics take bigger risks, and you can do a lot more with those mediums than you can a lot of traditional mediums. What made you a comic book guy, Kim? Like what did it for you?
Like what made me want to make comic books?
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, like I used to like always like read comics or like watch anime where I was like, dang it, man, like they could have done the ending so much differently, you know.
So you got it to solve the problems.
Yeah, so I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna do it my damn self. Yeah,
that's it. That's how you got to roll, right? Write the stories you want to read. That's what we're all about.
Real, yeah.
Storytelling.
Like, if only that ended it this way, it would have been dope. So I was like, you know, let me just do this myself.
I love how the Elvish war paint is like rooted in, and I forget that I'm like leaning in the camera being all weird to people. Sorry, I'm trying to see you too, guys. But it looks dope. Like it's still earthy and oriented in nature, but it does feel aggressive, kind of like Thorns.
Yeah. So now, let's get some accessories on. I feel like I don't know if I'm getting close to my 15, but I am wrapping up.
We are running towards the end of our supposed time. So yeah, I mean, Kim, what do you think? Are you gonna finish and you'll show us the finished product next Friday?
What's up?
Are you going to finish out and show us the finished product next Friday for our next
for sure.
CnS Comics Tonight?
No,
I want to see where we go with this character. You need to like slide it into Amanya now that we've got the base.
I mean, I definitely can because I've been like working on some characters for Amanya before too, and so like this character would actually go really well.
The powerful bow titan. Does anybody have the demon weapon that's not a sword?
I actually have like a few like perimeter guards that one guy uses a bow and one guy uses his fingers to they're both projectile users, and one guy has a curse. They both have curses. One has a curse on his hand that he can like shoot projectiles straight out of his fingers. So he's kind of like a sniper. And him and the other character who's the bow user, he's a sniper as well. So they're both gate guards that compete with each other. Or who gets more kills. Yeah, like I don't have like a lot of like range fighters. I have like most of my range fighters are like kind of like their priorities is like gate guard. So anything that comes near I'm on the enforcement, they take them out from range. So
we gotta do just a second, at least a solo of just Nayona with the makeup because it's looking super dope.
Yeah, no, it is.
Yeah, we're all done.
Do some kind of tinting thing. Look, Kim, you were right on it too, man. Like with the face paint.
Yeah, and this is just like I'm sketching right now, trying to get the stuff down. But yeah, it looks. Yeah, I like the character design.
Yeah, I'm so excited.
I want to know more about the bow titan. You know, I'd be down with those mythical weapons. That's
Oh, for real though, it's got to be a mythical weapon too. I get like
sure.
So I mean, in the way the curses work too, the curses are like kind of like tattooed marks, and because your face looks like a tattoo in it, that would actually be a curse.
like fit.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Wow, well, I can't believe how well that worked out.
Right, like right in time. So, ladies and gentlemen, you've had a chance to kick it with us tonight here for CnS Comics Tonight for our first inaugural show. We will be back every Friday night from 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern. We're going to do a lot of fun stuff beyond just displaying the multi-talents of our very talented team here. We're also looking to engage with you guys out there. If you've got talents or things you want to see us do, anime that we should be watching, definitely if I'm missing some good anime, I'll put it on my endless anime watch list. Don't forget, we also dropped the Captain's issue #1 on the CnS Comics website. So you can hit us up at cnscomics.com. Use that promo code TONITE, NITE, and it'll give you $1 off either the print or digital of the Captains. But fill your card up. There's plenty of stuff that you can grab on the way. But thank you guys for coming out, and thank you to my amazing co-host for being so flipping awesome, man.
Thanks, you. Man.
Yeah, it's been an honor. It's been a pleasure.
Night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night, everybody.